welcome to the Yeah podcast. And tonight we got a very special guest that coming on, and his name is Matt Suhbel. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. And right now I'm looking in the comments in the live chat below, and BWE back y'all wrestling evolution is here. Hello guys, and keep commenting, say what you want, say whatever the hell you want, basically. And okay, we should be getting him in a couple of moments. Send him the invite. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And everybody, I'd like to say that what it see, trying to think of the name. BCW Main just posted a video for Backyard Wrestling, and right now, and they are a very entertaining company. How y'all can check they out of the podcast. And right now, to try and get this some botch on here on from Mississippi, buying a Longhorn hat. My name is. But I try to invite him again. Just send the invite again. So it should be a great podcast. Should be a bit. Hopefully we get a chance. We want the main event of blah blah. D lagged. The lag affair. BWE. Hello. Fuck. Uh, okay. Tonight, our special guest might not be on for long, but I'm trying to get a little bit of updates on TLF that I can remember about the end of the podcast. But right now, I want to get him on and that he talk to the TWF fan base. And it should be a great podcast tonight. Mm-mm-mm. Got my new haircut in a teacup. BWE and the rest of y'all can ask some questions. Matt Suhbel said Mac said he needs to install something, but I'll give y'all some updates on TWL and some backyard wrestling as well. But first, let me do something. There we go. Now I'm feeling good. Okay, everybody. Maybe not everybody know this, but in a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe in February now, I believe that where we bump into our paper who says, okay, like before I talked about some updates, how BWE shot me a cursing. Uh, who are some people in BYW you want to see in matches like cross brands? All right, BWE. I really do want to see. I want to see what they call Seth Merritt versus DIW's Disaster versus TWL's Kindred. Me, Mr. Oh Yeah. Ain't got how introduce y'all to the Cat Fury, but another Cat Fury by now. But for the threat match, I would like to see that because I would like to see what will we do. DIW do short matches. Seth Merritt put on some unique matches, and I put on some okay matches, and I combine three guys who is very athletic. It will I think it would be good to a point. Like it may not make event a BYW event, but I believe it would be a great mid-call match. I'm not saying I'm a mid-caller. I'm not saying Disaster or mid-caller. I'm not saying Seth Merritt or mid-caller, but I believe that was the type of quality match we will put on if all BYW superstar were in. All they were in was just one pay-per-view. I don't know if that was the question, but also I'd like to see what's his name, Jamal Payne from DIW, another DIW superstar, versus TWL's Animal, because the Animal he loves UFC and he loves pro wrestling. He loves watching real fighting. And since Jamal Payne got a little bit of background, it'll be interesting to see what could they do in a match. Like, will it be mostly groundwork, and will they get out of their territory and do half flat moves in a match? It'll be an interesting match to see, in my opinion. Also, I'd like to see when they A.I. Owens from BEW versus when they Tad Bridges from DRW, and that would be a great match. And also, I'd like to see a match from what his name, Nick Butchu versus Ian Baker. To me, he one of the top talents in BYW. Anyway, we haven't seen no matches from him. We might not get a special guest tonight, but oh, your hill?
Yeah, I got it to work.
All right, hello, man.
What's up?
All right, we got the special guest, the special honor tonight. Hold up. Let me put my hat on. All right, before we get into the podcast, I'd like to say, you got any cat footages you would like to say right now?
No, we're good.
Oh, you ain't got none?
Well, not really. I mean, I don't know what I'd say.
All right, introduce yourself then.
All right. My name is Matt Suhbel.
And my name is Mr. Oh yeah, Mr. Fighting for Gold, Mr. Steal Your Spotlight. And tonight we got a very special guest. Matt, what's going on?
What's up, man? Just same old, same old.
Let's get into the podcast. And where do you start wrestling?
Well, we started in Wisconsin, actually, and we were wrestling in like 6 inches of snow, and come down a huge hill because all we had was a hill, and then I don't know. And then we moved to a different house in Oklahoma, and now we've been just backyard, I guess. Like no snow really here, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah, I cannot imagine how wrestling in the snow. I hate being cold for a freaking minute. It being in the cold do not satisfy me at all. But having matches when kind of cold, it feel alright, I guess. Uh, Also, Matt, I'm gonna change the subject. Right now in the NFL, the Super Bowl is closing in. Who are your picks to win the Super Bowl this year?
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Alright. Y'all gonna have some tough competition with the Panthers, but I'm going with my boy Peyton Manning in the Broncos to win. Hopefully, he'll make it back.
Hopefully,
old ass nigga.
Hopefully they don't get blown out again, like last year.
Screw you. Hopefully, I don't want to see the Patriot back, but me and my bro have been talking about what if the Packers and the Patriots go at it. They are two of the top teams that know face a lot, and that would be a great matchup to see in the NFL.
Yeah.
Shoot. Do you watch UFC?
No, but I'm most likely going to watch CM Punk's first fight for sure.
I cannot wait to see what the hell he gonna do. What the hell, like, is he gonna win? He'll be great if he the next mini Brock Lesnar.
I don't know if he'll do good because of like he's always been in wrestling protecting people, making sure that they stay safe, and now he's going in there actually trying to hurt somebody. So I don't know.
Yeah, different wild basically. When you talking about change, like this is real action where somebody can really get hurt. And now CM Punk, like how long it been since he left WWE? 2 years now. Close to it.
It's almost 3. I believe it's almost 2 because I think he was done February of 2014. Like it was right after the Royal Rumble.
And like when I found out about that, I was like, man, they playing with us, man. CM Punk didn't walk out, and then when I found out, I figured out he did. I was like,
yeah,
damn.
He's
also nuts.
Name. They still chant his name.
Yeah. That means something. I believe that he could get him back for one more match, but
if they pay him a lot,
yeah, like he loves money, I guess. You better say something.
I think the only way they could get Punk back is if they offered him the championship. I think that's the only way.
But I mean, like, in my opinion, he do not need a championship. He come back for one match only. That is gonna draw some money, nonetheless, because Simple might not be Brock Lesnar to pop culture to the ads, but for the wrestling fan, that will draw in so many numbers. To me, it would, because
I mean, if
CM Punk can go, man.
I mean, if he wrestled in WWE for so long and people enjoyed watching him, then he goes to UFC and he makes people enjoy watching him. Then he's gonna bring UFC to watch WWE, and then it's gonna bring even more people coming to watch him.
Yeah, and that, shoot, UFC. Oh, I did like it, but the owner of it, Dana White, you're talking smack about WWE, like how it should be $9.99, and like you look at a couple of our last big fights. They only lasted a total round that main event with Ronda Rousey and whoever the guy was. I'm not gonna pay $49.99 to see a 10-second fight. Like
Right,
I can
right.
go, yeah. Like at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, $9.99. But he he fought to 20 minutes, and he did not what called just last 10 seconds. He did not beat somebody in 10 seconds. And
Right.
like, why the hell was bad? 59.99. How much ever it costs to see
Right, because
somebody
like
losing a couple
if
seconds?
you watch UFC, all the fights could be done within the first round, and then you just basically ruined your money. But with WWE, it's like if they say the show's going to end at 10, it usually ends at 10 and maybe a little bit after. So you always
Yeah,
get more where your money. Plus, they got all the old shows on there too for $9.99.
yeah, like and also the old show like Mid South Wrestling, what called uh WCCW, WCW, Monday Nitro, and they also got so many great shows to watch. They got Beyond the Ring with a lot of movies. And I was just watching a movie, Matt Harley. Dang, but I'm getting way off topic. I should be talking about your career and what have you done for BYW and for pro wrestling. But do you get the hard network right now?
Um, I I usually I don't really use the network unless there's a pay per view or I watch Breaking Ground after Monday Night Raw. But other than that, I really don't watch much.
I always watch. Like I love just sitting back. I love sitting back and watching the podcast.
Oh,
I
the
got
Stone.
Netflix. Yes,
Yeah, I like that too.
one reason why I created the Oh Yeah podcast because I saw Stone Cold do it. Fuck it, Mr. Oh Yeah gonna do it. Cause I don't Kendrick, and this is Matt, and this is the podcast. Even though it you can see us and not on like podcast one and all that BS. Matt, they talk about you now and not about WWE, UFC, NFL. What company are you currently working?
Um, a company that I actually my brother owns, but I made up the name HMW, which stands for Homemade Wrestling. But I'm trying to branch out and go other places with it, but just none of it's really worked out in our favor yet. But possibly we could be getting some stuff in the works.
All right. Uh, let's talk about your last match. Who do you face on your last match?
Um, a guy named Shane White, and well, that was a few weeks ago.
Getting whipped by a cord, right?
That was a few weeks ago because I broke my toe in that match, snapped it down the growth plate, possibly needing surgery, but we ended up not having. So good.
Oh, injury can hurt you. I'm happy for me because I had never really had a major injury in my wrestling career. Only time I had injury was when my stupid bro, when we were little, he tried to break my goddamn arm on the steel of the trampoline. Fucking psycho. He fucking sleeping right now. I'm gonna kill him. Matthew, in BYW right now, which of the which company is your favorite? Your most favorite to watch?
Um, probably either NGW or BEW.
Which BW?
Oh, the one with the bad Reed who just
That
retired.
I like New York. They just put on one of the best shows. They started off on I believe it was in 2016. They started off on with that invasion pay-per-view type event. A lot of great wrestling. Any BYW fan should go check that out. And also, one of the main people in BWE Backyard Wrestling Evolution. They just had a great show called Brawl for All, and they had a very great night. They lagged a little, but that's fine. They had a great show. What are y'all next show? If y'all got anything planned?
Um, Pretty quickly. We're trying to record actually this weekend and have it up by next weekend, so not too long.
Any matches y'all got planned for the event?
The main event will be for the title, and it'll be a no holds barred match, which I'm really excited for. Hopefully, I don't get injured again, but hey.
Have you name 5 guys in your fantasy matches you love to have against?
Professionally or in the backyard?
We can do both of them, I guess. Begin with BYW.
Well, if he wouldn't have retired, I would have picked the Bad Reed, Cage, Ellis Taylor, one of them. I don't know. A lot of the backyard wrestlers are starting to get older, and they're starting to leave the backyard. So
yeah,
maybe Seth Maverick. Seth Maverick's one of them.
Yeah, that is one of the guys I like to compete against, cause his cat toy is just out there. And like, for some reason, I had latched myself on to Seth Maverick for some reason. Like, to me, he's one of the most entertaining guys in BYW right now. And what about do you watch DIW?
Say that again one more time.
Do you watch DIW?
Yeah, sometimes.
I want to run all of the North Carolinas and South Carolina. Why do they got so much goddamn companies, and they got like their own little territory, and they got so much great talent down there, or up there basically. I'm in Mississippi, you're in Oklahoma, and I want to know, like, wow, how did they get so many goddamn good companies going right now in the Carolinas? DIW, BWE, BTW, I believe UWE. I don't know if UWE in it. I believe they is close to it, I think. And don't forget, big time Mike. Baby, you're gonna be a big time they talk about you again. All right, your professionals. Who else are you who face off against in like Indies, WWE?
Well, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins. I'm trying to think of his name. A guy that's currently training me wrestles as a guy named Spider. I don't know. There's a lot of them out there. I'm trying to pick the top people that I'd want to. Anybody from the Bullet Club.
Yeah, because they put on some good matches too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you could like go back in time or to the present, not to the present, not yet. You could join any stable in WWE, New Japan, BYW. You make your what faction? I believe what they call it, or stable basically. What stable will you join?
Give me some options.
4 Horsemen. in TNA, Fortune, what called Evolution, Shield, Nexus.
Either Nexus or Evolution, one of them.
Which
Just
Evolution?
Oh, the four: Ric Flair, Batista, Randy Orton, Triple H.
Just so you know, you will get buried by Triple H. I'm just telling you. And also, they go up to now. You can make a selection with one BYW and one indie guy or WWE guy. What would the stable? What two guys would you pick, and what would the name be?
I'm gonna pick one from each. The Bad Reed and AJ Styles, possibly. I don't know what we'd call it though. I don't know. What would we call that?
See, see. Let me carry the two. Bam, Barry. See, what name? AJ, and Matt.
AJ Styles.
Bam. Yeah. See, Barry will be. See, AJ Styles A and Matt. One of the great. That would be one of the greatest factions of all time. If you ever get to see it, probably not. But what are some BYW matches you have watched so far in the last couple of days?
I watched Ellis Taylor versus El Jabero, which I really enjoyed. It was hilarious at the beginning. I don't know if you saw that or not. I just recently watched I forgot who was in the match, but the last KBW video. I think it was the Bama Kid. I'm like,
yeah, I think it was Bama Kid versus Mike.
That. I watched the top 10 or 5 top. I think it's top 10 matches in BEW. Watched that video. I watched the. What's the name of it? It's like it starts with Seth Maverick and he's like cutting a promo and then Pork Chop like throws him on the ground or whatever. At the beginning.
Like maybe Golden Opportunity or.
It was. I think it was their second show of 2016.
I think it was. I've been telling you to watch it last night.
I watched it this morning.
This morning. I guess it will Brawl for All. It could be another one, but
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now, but
it's like Battle for.
Brawl. I can't Brawl for All. That was I believe what it called.
I think that's what it was.
Hey, yeah. Okay, they go to the tag team fantasies that you got. You could have a tag team partner and go straight to NXT. Who would it be? From BYW, you had pick somebody from BYW and go straight to the WWE.
Probably. I don't know. Seth Maverick, maybe Joseph Everhart.
Yeah, maybe Joseph because he is a he could probably be the workhorse for any team because he is a great BYW legend, CCW legend. In my opinion, I'll pick El Fugo or that song or Cage, what her name is, Only reason why I just like say, hey, he kind of famous, so I'm gonna get with his band. I'm gonna get on his bandwagon, right to the top. Oh yeah,
Right. I I would enjoy wrestling Fuego more than I would wrestling with him.
yeah, like it'll be an interesting match to say the least. Uh,
He wasn't loving
what what type of wrestling technique do you get? Are you a brawl, half flower, or a technical wrestler?
Well, when I started out, I was more, I'm going to try to do as many flips as I can in a row type of guy. And then I kind of moved over into the, I'm going to lift everybody. And then I kind of found like a medium. And then as I started training to be professional, I got more technical with it. So now it's just like a mixture of all of them. Not so much like flips anymore, as much as I like to like throw people around.
Yeah. Which is more fun to you? Half flying, picking up people, or being more technical?
Probably high flying. I don't. Yeah, probably high flying.
Yeah. I, how tall are you?
Five. I would say 5'10", 5'11", maybe.
Do you believe six, what we call 6'5", 6'7" guys, should they half fly, or should they just leave it, or should they just be big men and pick up people?
If they can high fly, I mean, I would enjoy watching them do that. Like I don't like people I don't like right now, like Braun Strowman. Don't like him at all.
Wait a minute. I'm just gonna say this. That guy annoys the fuck out of me, and I swear, at WrestleMania, if they put Undertaker versus him, and they make Undertaker lose, and that his last match, I'm gonna be pissed off. Truly, I would be.
I read, like, do you look up spoilers online?
On occasion, but like right before the pay-per-view, I try not to. But like I said,
I try not to either. Like if like sometimes if we're like out and about or whatever, I'll just look up live results and then I'll see a link on there that says what's happening. And I found one the other day of somebody was predicting that it would be Kevin Owens versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania,
I'm fine
which
with
I
that.
doubt would happen, but I don't know.
Do you remember that storyline that WWE had a couple months ago with Bray Wyatt and Roman? Anyone but you, Roman. Anyone but you.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, we need to do. I need go to where they gonna have the next event. Every event, you hold a sign that says anyone but what her name? Roman.
I personally like Roman. I've liked him all along.
I mean, I want to talk about Roman. I finally got behind him, but like, I'm still so about him.
But what's
But
weird is like the Shield broke up, and Seth was supposed to be the guy I hated, but he was the guy I loved. And Dean Ambrose was like, he's okay. Now I'm liking him more now. And then Roman was like the guy who I was like, okay, whatever. And then as they all evolved into their own characters or whatever, I like them all now. Like I can't really say I don't like any of them.
man, the first time I saw the Shield, I saw Dean Ambrose, and I was like, he gonna be money someday. They need to give you that damn well title. Will you enjoy seeing when they Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns in the main event at Mania?
Yeah, that would be awesome. But I don't know if they would do that. Like, I personally would have liked if Seth wouldn't have got injured. It would have been Shield versus Shield in the main event for the title.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Man, I heard about Randy Orton. He could be coming back, but yeah, so right now.
I saw that he had shoulder surgery, and now they're thinking about neck surgery. So, or vice versa, either that or neck and then shoulder.
I bet some cause it could be what called BS stuff, but Randy Orton said that he needed shoulder surgery, but by neck surgery, like where that came from, was a laugh, but I could have read the wrong thing and read the wrong way, but I'm hoping to see I want to see him back before Mania. It might not, but are you a John Cena fan?
No. I mean,
Thank you.
I thank him for everything he did, like with Make-A-Wish and stuff, and like all the stuff he did, because he really did like shape the future for the young stars right now. But he's just he never changes. He's been the same for 8 years now.
Yeah, like he put on, like everyone said, all his matches are like, oh my god, they're phenomenal. Do you see that crowd, man? Like at the beginning of the match, everybody was booing him, but at the end of the match, everybody was like, oh my god, John Cena. No, but to me, like if John Cena is winning every single match, that's boring.
Right.
He gonna win every time, not pull up anybody.
But it's not just like he's like winning every match. Like when Seth was winning matches over and over again, he was cheating to win, so it made it interesting. So you knew there was going to be a rematch. Like Cena, he just plain won. Like it was just plain. It was just, I don't know.
He do have hard bad moves of doing smiles into the camera. Hi kids, and then win the match. To me, that annoying. Like, do you see the way John Cena do that F, not FU, but AA, what they like to call it now? Do you like at the end of the match, he always do this, hit they up, smiles, you know you getting buried, and then he toss the guy over him. Do you like that, or do you get mad about that when you see that?
I honestly don't really mind, because it depends on who he's facing. Because if he's facing like somebody like Rusev or something, I wouldn't care. But if he's like fighting Roman Reigns or something in the main event, I'm like, okay, this is stupid if they're gonna end it right here. But the move, if you're asking if I like the move or not,
he usually gives away the finish.
He does. He gives away the finish a lot.
I mean, like if he in a match, you usually know how it's gonna go unless they're a tag team. But John Cena's still winning those matches. But not it kind of fat, but really not. John Cena does it, but also know who else does? Look into the camera and then do his finisher. What's his name? The Undertaker. I didn't realize that until I looked back and I was watching some of his matches. You know, like that. This is when I started paying really attention to it. The first time I saw John Cena do it, I was like, that motherfucker. Then when I saw Undertaker did it, I was like, am I a hypocrite? I don't care. Fuck John Cena. But when the Undertaker do it, I still don't like it because, like I said, it gives away the finish usually. And why are you giving away the finish to your match? It should. I get when he did it to Shawn Michaels when Shawn Michaels slapped him and then tombstone him. Because that made perfect sense. So yeah, fuck you, Shawn. Don't slap me.
Right. And then, like, WrestleMania 30, when I was watching The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, I was like, okay, well then Brock's going to get out of this and then Undertaker's going to win right here. And then he lost. And I was like, holy crap, The Undertaker just lost.
One thing I'm very pissed off about. Do you watch it?
They should have gave it to either Shawn Michaels or Triple H, because Triple H and Shawn Michaels had way better matches than he did.
Man, yeah, of course. They put all 4 of our matches, and including CM Punk's, were very great matches.
CM Punk's match, oh my gosh, dude. I was on the edge of my seat the whole match. That literally should have been, that was main event material.
but like that one of the main reasons why he left the company. He said, "Well, Undertaker getting big money, John Cena getting his big money."
Well, like what I saw was Punk worked his butt off, and he was there every week, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown when it was still on Fridays, and then he was at the house shows Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. He's working every day, and then The Rock, who is like one of the greatest in history, just comes in after not wrestling for 7, 8 months and just takes the title off of him after he had it for a year straight, which I heard pissed him off, which would piss me off too.
Like they could have gave CM Punk that win at the Royal Rumble and let The Rock take it from him at. What was it? I don't remember.
Awesome, though, where they had Punk win, Vince come out after the Shield beat up The Rock, which was obviously the Shield, and then The Rock come back and win, which was cool. But then I was like, I mean, I guess The Rock's champion, but he lost it right after that at WrestleMania. So
it blows my mind, like some of the stuff that WWE does. Like when they did that to CM Punk, I didn't think much about it, but you look back on it, like it makes no sense. Like CM Punk, he could win. He could win that match at Royal Rumble, and then The Rock come back. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Do his little gimmick and say at Elimination Chamber, you and me bring it. Yes, and they could redid the match and then let The Rock win the match. To get CM Punk something, you cannot let the guy lose both matches. It makes. I had never watched those matches though. You know like I watched the ending to the match, but I never watched the whole match. Ever since The Rock came back and did his little couple matches, I had never watched the match.
I watched the first and then I left for minutes or whatever, however long it was. Then I came back, watched the ending, and then that was the end of the show. So I didn't watch any more of that. But I don't know. I didn't really like that.
I didn't. To me, Royal Rumbles, a lot of they are very disappointing. It get you very sad. Like, oh my God, we got this guy going to WrestleMania. Sometimes it's like that, and lately it's been like that.
Then you got this newbie, like he's not been in the company very long, Roman Reigns, who just worked his butt off to win the Royal Rumble, and they booed him. And then 2 months later, they're cheering him at the end of WrestleMania. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
It makes zero sense.
Right, I know. They literally gave him the victory for nothing. They should have just gave it to somebody who was going to lose anyway because Seth cashed in.
Yeah, but I think in the WWE mindset that Philadelphia, man, they nice. They just city of brotherly love, and they won't boo Roman. That's insane.
Right.
And then we have Daniel Bryan got eliminated. Boos. Everybody got booed out.
Since Daniel Bryan got eliminated, it was boos.
It's funny, even babyfaces were getting boos. Every babyface that night were heels to the man of pro wrestling fans.
I don't know if WWE will ever trust Daniel Bryan again because he won the WWE World title. He got injured. He comes back. He wins the Intercontinental title, and he gets injured again. So
to me,
I don't know if he'll ever be a champ again.
Would you like to watch Daniel Bryan on commentary for the WWE?
I would enjoy it, but I'd much rather see him wrestle because his doctor has cleared him, but the WWE doctor hasn't cleared him. The match that I really want to see is him versus Kurt Angle. Or him versus a new guy that WWE might be signing. I think
that'd be a great match.
It's like Shinsuke Nakamura from NJPW.
Yeah, I I ain't watched a lot of matches from New Japan. I want to, but I remember watching TNA with AJ Styles, and to me, AJ Styles was the John Cena of that company.
Right.
I liked him. Like all him, like that this difference be when with John Cena and AJ. AJ can actually put on a great match without being born. He can put on fast star matches
Right. And
almost every match.
like the thing with AJ Styles is WWE is about to sign him to the WWE, and he's 38 years old, which is crazy.
Like why did they wait so long to get him? Make no sense to like. I think he probably one of the top guys in pro wrestling, but since they ain't WWE, they do not care about that. Because since they number one, that means everybody else is not better than them. They are. It doesn't matter what you do in your career. When you get to WWE, they say it's a whole new show. You gotta be a whole new guy. But hopefully, that
And
they
then they
can.
Which sucks.
Shoot. Man, right now, who are your favorite? Right now in your groups. Right now, do you like the social outcast?
Not at all.
No,
They're
man,
just-
come on, man, you gotta get us some love, man.
Well, they're just all people who have been sitting backstage for a while, and then they just put them into a tag team.
All right, we better wrap this thing up. Say your name.
Matt Suhbel.
He and Matt Suhbel, and my name is Miss. Hold on, wait, hold up. You got anything to promote?
Not this weekend, but next weekend. Stay tuned and see if you can find an HMW video, I guess.
All right, and his name is Matt Suhbel, and my name is Mr. Oh yeah, Mr. Fine for Gold, Mr. Still Your Spotlight. And tonight has been a very special night with Matt Suhbel.
Thank
This
you,
has
man.
been the Oh Yeah podcast. Peace.